Right now, live at noon, the president and vice president in Orlando. They're meeting with the victims of the nightclub terror attack just as new details of the investigation are released. Plus, Congress takes on gun control. The two proposals on the table in the wake of the massacre. And the heat is on. The warnings and advisories headed our way as temperatures are expected to skyrocket just in time for Father's Day. 8 News Now, the Valley's news leader, starts right now. Good afternoon. I'm Michelle Mortensen. Federal agents are taking a closer look into the Orlando terror attack and gunman Omar Mateen's family. This as the president and vice president meet with the victims' families right now. Kenneth Craig is in Orlando with the very latest. Of the 53 people injured in the terror attack, 30 are still in the hospital. Now in Washington, lawmakers are debating gun control issues in light of the Orlando mass shooting. Democratic Senator Chris Murphy spent 15 hours filibustering Congress about 2 pieces of legislation. The first prevents people on the no-fly list or the FBI terror watch from buying guns. The second would require mandatory background checks for gun purchases made online or at gun shows.
We're hopeful that we're going to get that either at the end of this week or next week.
Now, not everyone is in favor of the legislation. Senate Republican John Cornyn proposed his own bill, which would require the FBI to get a court order to block someone on the terror watch list from buying a gun. The director of the FBI has also raised a concern about the Democratic proposal, saying it could tip off terror suspects that they're under suspicion. Authorities continue to investigate the death of a 2-year-old boy who was killed by an alligator at Walt Disney World. An autopsy is scheduled today for 2-year-old Lane Graves. His body was found yesterday about 16 hours after the alligator grabbed him while he was wading in Seven Seas Lagoon. Officials will be reviewing the park to determine if signs posted near the lagoon need to be changed. 5 alligators near the area were captured and killed. Their bite marks will be used to determine if one of them killed the boy. 2 of the 3 men accused of killing a 24-year-old inside a Lee's liquor store in April might be getting the death penalty. Yesterday, Clark County DA Steve Wolfson announced he's seeking the death penalty for 22-year-old Ray Brown and 21-year-old Lee Dominic Sykes. They're both accused in the April 18th robbery and killing of Matthew Christensen. Wolfson said both men deserve the death penalty. The DA says prosecutors won't seek the death penalty for the third suspect, 22-year-old Lee Murray Sykes. The trial date is expected to be next month. Well, get ready to throw your hands up in the air and, pump your fists. Right, Michael? Well, traffic into Las Vegas has already seen an uptick as thousands descend on our city for EDC. Michael Stevens is live inside McCarran International Airport, where for many visitors, the party has already started. Michael, I can see you getting your groove on. You're getting your party started, too.
Of course, Michelle.
Well, you were pumping me up with your dance moves there. A little Night at the Roxbury, showing my age there with that reference there, Michael.
Night at the Roxbury? Come on.
That's what I went with. I'm sorry. All right. Thanks, Michael. Well, a massive wildfire in California is growing by the minute. Up next, details on how much damage it's causing and how firefighters plan to attack the blaze. Plus, get ready for more heat. Sherry's going to tell us just how high temperatures are going to get this weekend. Coming up on 8 News Now, the Valley's news leader.